Hello, it's Boris here and I found Caillou's green screen in my closet. I have decided to use it today to give some grounding tips and tricks. The first tip is don't ground without a reason. Why? Because that is boring. You need to find a complicated reason why you should ground your kid. Tip number 2, try not to ground your kid more than 3 times a week. Now, I don't follow this most of the time but I try to. Now the reason why is because grounding them can get a little boring at times. Grounding tip number 3. Try to make the grounding duration less than a year. Now, the reason why you shouldn't make it longer than a year is because it's too harsh. Grounding tip number 4. Try to only stick to groundings. That's an okay punishment and you should appreciate the art of it. Now, this is the end of the tip section. It's time for the rant section. Grounding your kid is cool and it's okay. Anyone who says otherwise is stupid. I got grounded as a kid and I am simply trying to pass it on to Caillou and Rosie. Grounding your kid is almost harmless. The only thing that sucks is that they will be bored. Being bored isn't that bad. I mean, come on. It's underrated, as long as you aren't grounding your kid big time. Okay, now on to the tips section. Try to ground your kids when they least expect it. This is just for the element of surprise. Keep your kid grounded. This tip is to make sure you don't unground them when they ask. I mean, they deserve it for misbehaving. Ignore people who hate grounded videos. The reason for this one is because they are still cool and, as a strict parent, you can relate. Okay, that is all. These were some grounding tips and tricks. Ahaya.